We start off with our protagonist, Sano Yuji, a corporate slave working for a so-called black company. He works so much that he's even working from home. Even though he loves gaming, he never gets the chance to actually play. But suddenly, he receives a notification. You have been summoned to another world. Please accept or decline. If there is no response, it will be regarded as consent. Sano thinks to himself that it must be a virus, so he decides to reboot his computer. But as he does, the screen glitches, and one final message appears. No response, regarded as acceptance. Suddenly, he finds himself in another world. Confused, he wonders if this is all just a dream or if he collapsed from overworking and is now in a hospital, imagining everything. Still stuck in his work mindset, he even thinks about getting back to work. Snapping out of his thoughts, he notices something strange, a slime right in front of him. He picks it up, recognizing it as the kind of monster you'd see in games. Assuming this is some kind of dreamlike game, he thinks that if he dies here, it'll just be game over and he'll wake up in real life. Frustrated with his exhausting life, he challenges the slime to just kill him. As he looks at his status window, he notices something alarming. He only has 10 HP, but instead of attacking, the slime gently caresses his hand like a pet slowly moving across it. Sano pauses. It feels real, too real. Out of nowhere, another notification appears. Monster slime has been tamed. Sano freezes. Realizing what just happened, he understands that somehow he tamed the slime, and if that's the case, it probably won't attack him. Slowly, he stands up. Sano begins walking through the forest, talking to his newly tamed slime. He casually tells it that anything is fine as long as his HP drops to 0. After wandering for a while, he stumbles across what looks like an abandoned house. Curious, he steps inside, looking for something that might finally end him. His eyes land on a heavy bookshelf. That could work. But then he hesitates. What if it only leaves him with 1 HP? That would be painfully inconvenient. Then he remembers something, his alarm. He set it for situations like oversleeping. Thinking it through, he shrugs. It should be fine. It'll wake me up at dawn, I can just take a nap. Glancing back at the bookshelf, he mutters, "Until the alarm goes off, I'll just read." Sano grabs a dusty book, brushing it off. He pauses. Can I even read this? He looks at the cover, the grimoire of godly destruction. He scoffs, this guy must be a serious nerd. Then pauses again. Wait, this is my dream, maybe I'm the nerd. Either way, he starts reading. As he flips through the pages, something feels off. He realizes he can understand the meaning of the text, but not the individual letters. Suddenly, a magic circle appears beneath him. It begins to glow. Sano looks around, confused. What's happening? A status window appears. Profession, Tamer. Skills, taming, fire magic, water magic, earth magic, wind magic. Element, none. HP, 128 out of 128. MP, 120 out of 529. Sano blinks, I can learn magic just by reading. He smirks, that's surprisingly convenient. Just then, his slime taps against his shoe, trying to get his attention. Sano looks down and freezes. There are more slimes, a lot more, at least 80 of them. He looks at his slime. Are these your friends? He pauses, there's no hostility coming from them, so he asks, do you all want me to tame you? The slimes squeak excitedly. Sano raises an eyebrow. This is actually better, but how do I even do it? Suddenly, magic circles surround him, glowing brightly. Moments later, he checks his status window. He's tamed all of them, 80 slimes. His MP has increased. Before he can react further, the slimes rush toward the bookshelf and start reading every book they can find. Another notification appears. Profession, Tamer Save. Skills, taming light, dark, fire, water, earth, wind, lightning, spatial, special, grand, celestial, processing, granted time method. Element, none. HP, 166 out of 166. MP, 302 out of 1326. Sano stares at the screen. There are even more magic abilities now. He thinks for a moment, I should probably try using them. But then, I should eat first. He glances at the slimes again. It looks like they're saying something. But he can't hear them. Suddenly, another notification appears. Taming skill acquired, communication. The slimes begin to speak. They tell him he can have the rest of the leaves. And that they taste great. Sano slowly walks toward the door. I can't understand them now. He pauses, thinking, if this really is a dream, I'd rather eat something better. He smirks like rice or meat.